So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll reach out. Your tone here, Vinny, makes me almost want to reach out again. But yeah, still available, maybe.
I mean, the space we're getting is rad.
Yeah,
but there's still a lot of question marks that'll be hopefully filled in by Sunday.
Yeah,
that makes me really nervous.
I'm still less nervous than I was last year, and rightfully
that's good
so.
to know now.
Rightfully so,
because last year I was confident because you had confidence.
Oh, I was lying.
Yeah, but that was good.
Completely.
And then when we got down there and I saw you,
there's
crumbled
like
man,
that.
and then I saw why.
Yeah, and
you didn't say anything. I walked in and you were just sitting there. We had a cup of coffee between your legs, just kind of head down, just in that little foyer, being liberal with the words, and then walk
the couch with dog poo on it.
Kind of walked past you, and then other people were in there that I didn't know, and
God damn it.
Kind of realized what was happening.
A real low for me.
I don't think I've ever seen you that low.
It was rough. So I feel, regardless of the things that are up in the air now, the worst case scenario here is still worlds better than our best case scenario last year. So
the kitchen.
I don't know. Right now we have zero internet.
Yeah.
No, they have the same internet that we had at last year's venue.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
This is just DSL?
I mean, it's AT&T Uverse, which is what we were running on last year. So
all right. Well, that makes me feel better.
So worst case scenario is the internet is as bad as it was last year.
Yeah.
Best case scenario is it's screaming and it's awesome, and we have.
I think the best case
and it goes through the sky.
I think the best case we're paying for is serviceable.
No, I think it could be awesome.
I think it'll suit our needs.
Yeah.
I hope.
mean, that's all. That's
knock
all
on wood, man.
Best case scenario is yes, our needs get met.
Yeah.
I'm not being unreasonable about that.
No.
Should we bring wardrobe?
Like clothes?
Yeah.
You should wear clothes to E3. Yeah. I'm gonna say everyone that's coming. In fact, should I put that on like the guest emails that I've been sending out? Let people know.
Yeah.
John Drake, please wear clothes.
And a change of shoes. I don't know what's on the floor there.
Yeah.
Don't sit on it.
Bring some flip-flops.
We're only shooting from the waist up.
Bring some bleach.
Just go to a thrift store, spend $100, but have clothes that people could change into before they get on the set.
Right. Do not bring a black light.
No, probably not.
There's probably already black lights there.
Yeah, probably. I'd put one there.
There's also.
It should be awesome.
Yeah.
If this all comes together, it'll be a weird fucking set of shows, man.
It's gonna be awesome.
Weird in a totally different way.
When I asked about the power needs, and he said, "Well, you'll have to hire your own electrician," that scared me. But then I said, "Well, no. We just need regular consumer power." And then, oh yeah, we got that.
Yeah, no, like I was looking on.
What did you think you were going to do?
Well, it's a studio shooting space, all right. So
Okay.
you're normally you're
serious film crews are coming in there.
You're
with
powering huge lights.
You're not bringing any Kino flows down there, right?
Well, those would be fine. It's talking about like 1Ks and like the bat signal that you need to like power into the mains.
Floodlights.
Still has me a little scared.
Well,
Although we did have to file for like a permit, right?
Yeah, have a filming permit.
That's the first time we've had to do that, right?
Well, and that's
because this is the first time that we're filming in a place that's designed to be filmed in.
Yeah, this is pretty much them being. Well, this is them
like in our careers ever.
Yeah, like other than when we went down to G4 and did that week there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we have always
been fucking converted office space and fucking let's just put this green screen here.
We're just in this house. We're not even pretending it's just a
house.
First
fucking GameSpot video review was shot in an office with the door closed. Mm-hmm. It was just a long legacy of
shooting where we can.
We're the internet, so just turn these cameras on.
But yeah, I was just looking at the website, Vinny, and like one of their key listings is
power.
Yo, we've got a lot of power. So,
but I wonder if you have to tap into that yourself. I wonder if they're talking about, you got to run. Dude'll get into the box and fucking juice you.
There's a box and there's there's just sparks shooting out of it. If you know how to jam cables into this, great.
They've just got a Pikachu sitting there. It's like, if I can figure out how to get into this thing.
I saw
if you've got European converters for this, then
got a Tesla coil on the roof.
When we were there, people were using power tools on another floor, and that made me feel like, okay, somebody had to plug this into an outlet somewhere, so I feel better.
Those are all wireless.
Not the kind of work they were doing.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be E3 without some random X factors, but I will give you my confidence, and this time my confidence is real.
Yeah.
Unlike last year.
This seems like a space where we could shoot a set of shows and not leave sick.
Yes. That
Whereas
seems
last year,
That's kind of sick.
I left sick.
Yes,
I drove home sick.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry as much about asbestos in the air.
Right. That was the bad thing about the spot last year is that there was whatever was hanging in the air.
Yeah.
Like just the dusty, like paint.
Like the place was clearly like mid remodel.
Yeah.
And just hadn't been finished.
They were fucking painting that kitchen when I was like trying to get them to leave so that we could do our first show. Like it was not, I could not convey enough to them. Like, no, we need to use this space now. I don't give a fuck if it doesn't look as good as it could with paint on it.
Fine.
I need it.
Fine.
Also, they wanted to.
Fine.
Remember when they
I'm just
wanted
going
to
to crash in the back room.
Yeah, remember when they wanted to sleep there every night?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, he remembers. It's seared into his fucking psyche for all time.
There's nothing about that. There's stuff that you guys don't even know.
That you're protecting us from.
Yeah.
Like it's a legal thing?
No, just you don't need it. I will shoulder that burden.
For me, it's that
It doesn't help anyone else.
the house
Don't open the crawl
from
space, bro.
the years before
Yeah.
was awesome. Right up until our last night there, our last year there, when
that was awesome.
when I saw rats.
Oh, whatever.
And
That's
that was the
fine.
point where I was like, oh,
In the
no.
house or
Nothing-
outside?
In the house.
Nothing wrong with a couple of rats.
There's nothing wrong with a couple of rats, but we had enough open food sitting on that table all week that I now sit here and wonder how much of the food we ate had been nibbled upon.
That's okay. I would take that 100 times over than the place last year.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I would take
I guess you're right. I guess you're
rat-eaten
right.
Food.
Yeah.
Last year was like living, or not living because we weren't staying there, was like being inside a rat. That was like the bowels of a rat.
Remember the skateboards that were like the little ladder?
Yeah, those are inside rats.
It had funky flavor.
But you couldn't use it.
No.
Don't use it.
Do not stand on this.
Do you remember the picture Joey took in that like
Yes.
Just think back to that
The
crazy
upstairs dungeon looking.
Which had been
just like the mattress?
which had
Yeah.
been pitched
It was
to
a
me.
rape room.
It had been pitched to me as a place for someone to stay.
No.
Because, someone was going to stay.
Yeah, Rich Gallup.
Yeah.
We were going to let him go.
Oh, God, that's right. He needed a place to stay. I ended up with 2 beds in my room, so he ended up staying with me.
Thank fucking God. Because
I remember
no human being should
imagine if that had been, here you go, man.
Or just told, like, Ryan hadn't looked at the space set. He's like, oh, hey, you can head over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he had gone there ahead. Jesus Christ.
Like the mattress had stains on it.
Oh,
Did it? I never went
It
up
was
there.
just
I never went up there.
and it was just bare,
In a dark
just,
room,
like kind of, but also
grungy.
like kind of sideways, like it was just at a weird angle in the room. Someone had just haphazardly flopped this mattress down on the ground. It was
what a space.
God damn. So this will be better than that.
I think that
This will be better than our absolute worst case scenario, which was last year. So
as long as there's internet.
feeling good.
Yeah.
As long as the show happens.
Yeah.
Like it could be cameras pointed at a raging fire
Right.
of a burning down building. As long as we can stand in front of it and say, I don't know, Microsoft had some games, then that'll be fine.
That might be tough because the building will have our internet in it.
Fuck.
So
Make a hotspot.
All right, we're doomed.
yeah, we'll just get some.
Yeah, I'll just set up sharing on my phone.
Yeah.
So next Monday.
Sunday we find out if everything worked.
Yep. Well, Sunday we find out if most of it works. Then Monday we find out if the rest of it works.
Yeah.
And then if that works, then Monday night we do our day zero, our first live stream of E3.
Yeah.
10 p.m. Monday night.
10 p.m.-ish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if things go well that day, 10 p.m. If they don't, then I'm not even going to say a time.
Sure.
If things don't go well a Monday day.
It was pretty late that last year.
Follow us on Twitter. We'll let you know how broken things are.
Yep.
But yeah, I know Monday night,
always.
for me, Monday night after Sony is the traditional, like, Microsoft come see our stuff thing. So 10 actually sounds really good. 10 sounds like later than
Does sound later.
normal. when it comes to, oh God, we got to get back to the space.
Well, it's because we usually book for earlier and then we don't make it back by the time we say we're going
totally.
to.
Yeah. That's, yep.
And also remember last year, just like nothing was going right technically.
Right.
Yeah.
So
last year, yes, the first night was
just a real mess.
one of those nights where I'm standing there going like, I literally can offer no assistance to any of this situation.
All you can see is just everything not working.
I'm just going to walk.
Just be stressed out, but unable to help.
Yes.
And just, why does it smell in here?
What is going on?
Why does it smell so bad in here?
Who are those people?
Is this a strip
But, like,
club
not-
next
but,
door?
like-
What is going on?
Will this ever go away?
It's like a mold, but also with chemicals and also paint.
The light didn't help. The light just felt so bad. It's yellow.
All of the lights were illegal somehow.
Yeah.
E3.
I like
And
that-
those people walked in.
Yeah, people walking into the building.
I had to be bodyguard
Yeah,
like two
yeah.
different times. Me.
Yeah. No, it's-
Intimidating.
Yeah, pretty intimidating.
Because we had to.
Remember, like I
we had to
told
leave the front door open because it became so sweltering fucking hot.
Yes.
in that
that's
room.
Right. It was 1,000,000,000 degrees.
And that was the only way we could get any airflow into that place.
You know, it's E3 is weird on its own, but I'm glad in some weird way that we have elevated it into this weird art form
Like, let's go
of
find
total fucking nonsense.
garbage buildings to take up residence
Right.
in.
It's like we're like running a meth lab for 4 days. Like we just need a space. We have a few specific needs.
I got this big bag of red
Gonna
phosphate.
dump this red phosphorus out back when we're done. But don't worry, you weren't going to fucking live here anymore anyway.
It's kind of like this weird performance art, but we're the only viewers.
Yeah.
We're the only people living it.
Yeah, all our guests just show up long enough to go, what the fuck are you guys doing?
And if everything
I
goes,
thought you guys got bought.
yeah, I thought that this was supposed to fucking